Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss, the Forged in Fire campaign. Here we are in the third mission, dead or alive, and our new friend Boyd here. We've been exploring the surrounds of his hideout Colbrain, as well as Burton, trying to get these various pieces of infrastructure online. I really want to get the manufactory up next, but really all of this stuff we should have. You know, it is ours, and we're going to need this scaling to beat the AI. But let's first continue Boyd's adventure. He just cleared out this churchyard. Let's hit up this graveyard now. I'm not sure if we really care about The Walking Dead, but you know, we should still do what we can. So let's just have them all shuffle forward. We can run in there and just whack a stack, take negligible damage, and then retreat. Okay, well I'm happy to wait here on both of these units. The zombies will just happily finish themselves off. We're seeing some interesting movements here. Well, I'm more than happy to kite. We don't have the most health in the universe on these units. That being said, if I attack here, the other zombie won't be able to reach. Okay, well that was useful. Let's pull back. I'd like to not lose any sandworms, especially to zombies. That would be embarrassing. Skeletons can come here and finish this stack off. Let's let the zombies approach. And we'll do a double hit here with the sandworms. There we go. A nice little level up. I think offense makes sense. We are trying to do hit and run tactics with the sandworms, and we get a nice 15 skeletons. I guess the Walking Dead's main purpose would be to then put them into the skeleton transformer. At least we'll be here, I guess. We'll grab this, and we'll make... Oh, that's a long walk. Oh, it's because of the vampire lords in the way. That's because there's skull. Wow, that's almost invisible. This little skull sitting on top of the cursed ground. Yeah. I'd rather have spell points for when I take on those. I don't know if it's worth keeping these then. No, we'll just get rid of them. I can't handle the low speed. So, otherwise, I think we're basically good. We'll start Sam off on the Trailblazer, and we'll hit that up next turn. As for the town, my main thought at this time is we do need to upgrade to Castle and Capital. I should probably try to make the Castle happen now, though, because we're so close. Actually, we'll use wood. Wood's quite disposable. Is it, though? How much wood do we need here? 30 wood. I suppose that's our only immediate outlay. It's going to be that 30 wood, so we can afford to spend some wood here to get the missing 255 gold I think we need. Yeah. That will allow us to build the castle and have significantly more troops available next week. So that will be useful. Okay, well let's end turn and see what the future holds for us. Purple continues to wander around, including this purple hero on the coast here. Now, you and I both know that this door will now be open, so Zatos will be able to burst his way in here and make his way towards Colbrain. So Boyd does just frankly need to go home so he can deal with this nonsense. So, let's do that. We'll have him make his way to Colbrain. Hopefully Zatos doesn't get over there that quickly. Speaking of, it is a new week, so of course we can start thinking about the new troops we'll be needing to hire. So I think the sandworms are quite urgent. So of course we'll need to use the bank there. Oh, we already have our loan active. How about the derrick? That gets us all but one of the sandworms. I guess we can hold here for one additional day. Have we already dug? I don't think so. Where's the view map button? And it's not clear, is it? I guess I'll just drop a save. Let's just check. Okay. We get 700 coin and a seal of sunset from this grave. It's not the best artifact or the best gold, frankly. But it would mean that we get to get that final sandworm, so we can just have Henrietta move on to defend Coleraine from Zatos's encroaching behaviour. So we can get the Trailblazer to then start making our way towards the Gunslinger watchtower, but for now we just don't have the money. Money is going to be a problem. We'll also grab these other locations. At the very least we can grab the windmills, right? I think it's just worth it going to the watering place now. This will give us 1,000 extra mood points next turn. Todd can pick up this money, hit up the rally flag, and he can actually also visit this seer's hut and say hello. I've experimented with quite an array of weapons in the past, but only recently have I achieved a result I could be proud of. Unfortunately, I don't have enough raw materials to build this new thing I designed, and even if I did, there aren't many willing to test it out. Could you find me some suitable materials? I need quite a bit of sulfur and gems, as well as gold to pay for my work. So that's going to be something we can't afford for a while, but it's interesting that it's an option. Sulfur. Like, I guess there's the prospector here to visit. It'd be good to just get some vision of the area anyway, frankly. So Bertram as well could hire some mechanics, but we just straight up can't afford it. I don't know how much longer we need to wait until we can afford another loan. At least Bertram's slowly helping with our daily income. Alright. I guess there is the option of just deliberately not getting additional army for the time being and just trying to save up resources. That's enough sulfur at least for that quest. Because yeah, we do need money. And a capital is certainly one way to get that money. 4 grand of income a day. But it means we have to save up for like a full week just to get it. But once we have it, then probably in the next 2 weeks afterwards, it can actually then pay for all the troops that have been accumulating over the time. But we'll have to think about it, because I know capital gaming is a bit of a meme. Oh, so here comes the enemy's progress. So Zatos didn't seem too interested in attacking Coleraine, but nonetheless, Boyd does need to be the one to hold it. We'll have Henrietta step inside for now to drop off the reinforcements, like so. Question is, should she remain in the town, or should she just try to scarper over to another location? Like, in theory, she could potentially deal with, like, oh, this is not really enough grenadiers for that. But if she grabs the expert... Well, she doesn't have expert slow either, yeah. Like, really, Boyd needs to be the one to do these Minotaurs. Tough call. And her spell points don't need refreshing, so she could really just go back to exploring to the south. So I think that's what she'll do. But we do need to deal with Zatos, so first and foremost, we need to get back to town. Grab the additional sandworms and the additional skeletons. I guess we can grab the whites, but I'm also just thinking, what do we do? And again, this is just spending money we don't have. We do need to remain here to regenerate our spell points. So, maybe the Horde of Rogues could be an option. So Frederick is sitting here, doesn't have a lot of morale. There is the Warehouse of Mercury we do want to see, because we're getting quite close to that mercury amount we need for both the... we have enough for this, we just need the gold. And we want... Maybe the Cavaliers are worth killing just for the trading post, frankly. But yeah, there's a few things here we do want. So we'll grab the mercury. Mind you, we want to explore. What's guarding this dragon utopia? Okay, black dragons. And we do have a slow scroll. So we could actually take this fight, but we're just going to take some losses in the meantime because we don't outspeed the dragons immediately. Like, I want a bit more, but certainly this dragon utopia is important. Armor of Wonder here, but guarded by a horde of enchanters. That's some threat. Okay, we'll grab this for now. There's some more mercury up here, so we also want to investigate that. Probably kill the Cerberite to clear this negative morale. Let's grab the additional windmills and so on. We need to also have... Let's say there's this character here. Not too threatening in a castle, but certainly not something we just can just casually fight. Celestine's not carrying anything too important, but yeah, we just need to get towards town and reinforce that. There are 2 gunslingers available here, which of course we can't afford. Certainly we're having to make a lot out of not much money. Basically, Frederick needs to come home immediately. That's the simple answer. This is his fight. If I can go through the swordsman, that's one way to go home. I guess I just need to go north and hope I can get through this way. Then I can go through this little arch over here. That seems like a plan to me. Okay. So what to do for the other characters? I think for now we just sort of have to drop troops home best we can. And we'll have to call that a turn. Okay. Yes. Alright, so she's being distracted, which is useful. Zatos is also opting not to approach Boyd. Again, useful. So we could have Boyd temporarily grab the Grenadiers to assist in this fight. Not a bad idea, in my opinion. Alright. Certainly, Frederick, though, needs to bolt in a serious way home. Or at the very least, just stand menacingly to make her clear off. That might be the better option. Let's drop a save. So we certainly can just move up through here. It's going to get us to here, though. I think it's going to be stronger to stand in a threatening manner. Inside the range of her movement. Alright. Did it twice in a row. I was baited by the stupid prospector. Alright. I'm going to visit this wagon. I'm going to pick up the gems and then we're going to go to the watering place. Because this will give us enough movement to chase her down next turn. Okay. That was silly. Okay, we'll let you keep one armadillo, and otherwise you can bravely run away. Over to... up here, I guess. Gunslingers. Frankly, we just need to start saving money for that capital. Like, we do just need the money. But we can at least have these units standing here to defend the town. Do you have a decent range of spells? You've got an average range of spells. You're probably not the person to defend, if it comes down to it. But for now we just need to hide you in the town, so let's just do that. So Boyd could certainly get the pounce on this guy. But before we do, let's have Henrietta trade over her grenadiers. So he's just got some more oomph to his attacks. Something like that maybe, I think might be suitable. So now let's have Boyd attack Zatos. So it's a glorious victory by default, but we can do much better. Now he is a spellcaster, but so are we. So we'll begin with a mass slow. I think that's a good start. We'll then wait. And wait again. We'll get our whites body blocking for our noble grenadiers. And then immediately get them murdered by a fireball. Yeah, it's not very tender, is it? That sucks. And I can't retreat because of shackles, apparently. So, I would rather not lose those grenadiers. It's not actually acceptable. So what we'll do is, we'll try a different posture. If it doesn't work, I'll have Henrietta come and retrieve them. So... what happens if I just wait here? Okay, just immediately fireballs, and then they get low morale. Alright, well, let's try that again. Sorry for the load saves, it's been a little while, I suppose, but I still want to do this well, because the whole game comes down to how efficiently can you get things done. But the fireballs are no surprise because Manfred, the hero that Zatos is based off of, is a fireball specialist, so again, not a surprise. Let's see if we can, I guess, bait the fireball, like so. No, he's just gonna straight up use it on the grenadiers. Alright, that being the case, let's not bring them. Yeah, calm down. It's not worth losing them, because they're just gonna die and do nothing. So, Henrietta, please retrieve your grenadiers. We'll fight without them. Let's attack. So we already do better, just straight out, but we still can do better again. We can do a protection from fire. Could be an interesting spell to cast. But now we'll cast Mass Slow. But we're going to get a fireball here, so we'll need to split to avoid that eventuality. Yeah. Fireballs on the skeletons are not unexpected, but more acceptable. Like, at least this is Boyd doing his thing. So we can cast protection from fire on the skeletons. Of course, I cast a Death Ripple. Let's pull back slightly. Okay, so the sandworm gets the fireball instead. Not unexpected. Alright, well let's go kill off the nymphs. Excellent. Then we can't quite kill those off. We can cast some mass shields to reduce the counterattack. We could even deliberately draw out the counterattack. Like so. Oh, another fireball for my trouble. We are going to lose some sandworms. It sucks. But we do need to kill this hero as well. Let's cast the stone skin. I should have stolen the retail. Oh, charge in there. Let's get it done. Certainly a lot less losses than when the AI did it. That is acceptable. We get an ever-pouring vial of mercury, a useful source of mercury to get to those ghost dragons. And we gain a level up. I think expert fire magic would be good, and 58 skeletons basically refunds us our losses, so that's very acceptable. And it's an enemy hero defeated, which I appreciate. So let's go grab this stables and we'll continue to adventure. For now though, like, did he unlock anything in particular? Not really. But we have a lot more sandworms now, so we could probably start thinking about the vampire lords. Is there anything else we could really recruit? Not really. The vampire lords would be good to kill, and I'm curious about the ghost dragons. That being said, in about a week's time, actually even less than that, we could probably just straight go for this. Because by the time we're there, we'll actually have enough mercury to afford it, so that's a thing. On this side, so we can have Henrietta move through. Let's just keep her exploring. Moving down this direction. Sam. I think Sam's just going to camp out there. I think we'll have Bertram do something similar. Set up camp. Let's see how the AI responds to this aggression. Okay, excellent. So we can certainly chase down this hero here. But before we do so, we should have Todd from the town bring some troops out to accompany. So what will fit nicely into Frederick's army? We've got some grenadiers. We could probably do with some armadillos. This seems reasonable. And Frederick's got enough spell points that he's going to be fine. I don't want to bring the Spirit of Oppression, because I actually need as much positive morale as I can get to negate the grave digging. So let's give over as many troops as possible. Now we'll hit up the rally flag, which will boost our morale significantly. So it's only a -1 now. Interesting that we get double plus morale, and that's actually brought us all the way up to neutral with our same, all of the same faction bonus, right? So we'll do that. Let's attack our watery woman here. We get a glorious victory. And it is always nice to be glorious. So let's start with, of course, the old faithful forgetfulness. There we go. That's the way we like to roll. All day long. Oh, a cure! Wasn't expecting the cure. Well, that being the case, I liked how this went. I just want to get the shot off then to weaken those pirates before they begin to attack. The Corsairs, rather. So, we'll go for the Forgetfulness. We'll wait. Shoot the Corsairs. That'll weaken them. Okay, so she didn't even bother curing them in that case. Interesting. So, defend here. We'll just put these 2 units in the way, alongside the first aid tent. And we'll weaken the pirates in case she decides to cure those. Which she does. So we get to save some grenadiers. Wow, those guys are booking it. I mean, they get to die horribly, but they were booking it. So I actually want to defend here because these guys are going to come forward. Otherwise, and cause all sorts of mayhem. And you know, we don't like mayhem. Mayhem is bad. So next, let's just drop the slow. That'll give us all the opportunities we need to eliminate our enemies with impunity. Alright, let's set this woman on fire. That's a great one to quote out of context. Excellent. So we'll shoot the pirates. Shoot the nymphs. Prayer on the pirates. They kill 6 more grenadiers. That is unfortunate. But our job is done. We get the inexhaustible card of lumber back, and we have dealt with the immediate threat. Useful. We'll get Todd to secure that next turn. He'll continue exploring to the south. That all seems fine to me. And we've dealt with the immediate problem, which was the object of the exercise. So, no more panic stations. We can now move on to what we're doing next, which is an interesting question of what that actually might even be. I guess we want to clear some of these things. The dragons are certainly something we should be shooting towards, but my composition at the moment isn't really suited to fighting dragons. That's my main concern. Like, it just isn't. So, that's one issue I have there. I think we'll have Frederick explore this area, because it is currently undiscovered terrain. We need uncharted territory, as the game might call it. So we do need to explore and see what is over here, because we just want to connect up all this shroud. So that seems reasonable to me. We might as well do the same here just to reveal. So we've got another Seer's Hut. There's a gold mine here. That would be quite precious. We'll grab this money. See what these quest guards are after. Okay. Boyd, eh? A horde of vampire lords is a ton. That seems ambitious. I think lots of vampire lords is probably more our speed at the moment. It would be nice to clear this white border guard too. Okay. Henrietta continues her little exploration. Could we deal with a horde of dendroids? Probably not. I think that's a little bit ambitious. And Boyd, that's right, he'll go to the Skeleton Transformer, and then to the Seer's Hut. This is going to be a very different fight once we have several ghost dragons at our disposal. Okay. Let's end turn. We have killed off 2 heroes, which is excellent. Okay, this wasn't going as far as I first thought. So it's just a garrison and a white border guard. And a throng of elves, which I'm not going to deal with on this hero. This is a Frederick problem. So we'll grab the wood while we're here. But yeah, both of this need Frederick. I guess I could try this, but I'm not hopeful. Yeah, it doesn't seem good, does it? A little bit ambitious. So let's not do that. I suspected as much. We can continue to explore. Let's try the rogues. That probably is more doable. What's to the left? Nothing. And to the right, we have basically this little connection here. Okay, there's another path in with a swarm of acids. That seems ridiculous. The guards say they have orders to only let Rathmont pass. That's interesting. I'm guessing it's not available at the tavern. It seems not. We're not too far off though, so we can now get the loan and then build the capital. Excellent. Income is now much more under control. Next week we can really start to crank out units. So that's excellent. So the Chartreuse Monolith one-way exit does fill me with concern. There's another quest guard. We probably should actually see what that quest guard is. Where else is Frederick going to go? I think it's okay for him to approach this for now, because this will be his ultimate destination, the Dragon Utopia. But until we have a big enough army for that, there's not much else to do. I suppose there's the Medusa Queens, but that's it. So, yeah. Here we have a group of bounty hunters is taking a breather here. They aren't opposed to joining your army, but they demand payment. And they also stress they will only talk to the commander, Tancred, who ordered them to stay here. One of the gunslingers note that Tancred was last seen west of here, where he had set up camp. Okay, so it's probably either in this area or this area. Oh, actually, that, yeah, I've just noticed. This is the whiteboard. This is important. So let's check out this quest gate. Frederick has to do this. Okay. This is all making sense now. So Frederick, unfortunately, wasted a turn of movement, but we'll get him to immediately turn around. How far is this away? I guess we could see what that is, but then, like, reload the save and have him turn around, because, yeah, he clearly is needed up here. Alright, now we know. Like, that is the thing about when you play a map blind. Sometimes you just don't know, right? Like, let's have Celestine go and grab up this grave. Bertram can be the one who will handle the economic things this week. And Todd re-secures the sawmill. And he'll be in position. I guess he'll do the economic stuff. And we'll have Bertram in position for the mechanics. Or possibly the automatons. But they're just going to have to wait for next week, let's be honest. So, Skeleton Transformer. Let's just chuck these in here. Grab them out. Thank you. Might as well grab the Mercury on the way. Actually, we already have enough. Like, I mean, we'll grab it, but... Because that white border card opens a lot of doors for us, and I mean that both figuratively and literally, so... Yeah, because that's right, we need these wyverns from this dragonfly hive to open up these additional sandworms with the white border guard. Like, a lot is making sense. But we're armed with that new information. Let's call it an episode. Thank you all for watching, and when we come back next time, more Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss, the Forged in Fire campaign.